Welcome. I feel okay like a lot. Yeah, I feel good. Yeah, John. Are you sure you don't want the jacket? Yeah. Hello everyone, it's our third and final interview with the team. Here we have Florence and Yvette. Is that perfect pronunciation? Yeah. And Florence and Yvette have been working with Action Plus Foundation for a few weeks, a few years since the beginning. And today's interview is just to give you a general overview of who's working with us and their thoughts on the whole project. And I would love to start with Florence. Obviously, your story is a bit different. How have you thought? I was going to say how did you start with Action Plus Foundation? But it's a tough. Explain who you are. I think that's a better one because then I think everyone understands. It makes sense.
My name is Florence Oseanin, and I'm the co-founder with the Fred of Action Plus Foundation, Fred Oseanin. And being a woman, I'm always busy behind the backs. But I watch step by step where God has picked us from up to where we are now. The aim of Action Plus, it came about through seeing on the side of, we started off with the church bringing in people who are in that section of wellness, bringing in health workers and giving in their
Speaking the right words.
Giving their expertise, professional expertise through illness awareness, HIV awareness, and then that's where my husband picked from, and then he formed up Action Plus. Before it was Action Plus, yes, Action Plus, and then he started building up, working, going to churches, raising up awareness to different churches, just for people to know what exactly HIV/AIDS is, and to break that stigma that was in the churches among the Black people, because HIV, it was like, if you have got HIV, it's like a death sentence. So you are going to die, and it's so infectious. So people were scared. How can this person be HIV and be among the people? So my husband starting up was breaking up that stigma, saying, look, this HIV is not infectious. It's not a virus that you are going to sneeze and it goes on to the next session, which I feel it is very, very good. And I'm very supportive because I know that lives have been changed. People have come up with the testimonies, how the Action Plus has changed their lives through raising the awareness and then partnering up with the different organizations doing the HIV testing. So that's where we are.
Perfect. I think you explained the story from the beginning of what the main aim of Action Plus Foundation was, and it really puts things into perspective now. And I think the next question will be over for Yvette, and the question for you would be, how did you find Action Plus Foundation initially, and what have you done with Action Plus Foundation since
then? Thank you. I actually got to know Action Plus through my commuting as I waited outside the bus stop. So I saw the number and then I called Apostle and I came and then got to know Apostle. But prior to that, I was coming to my 60th birthday, so Apostle allowed me to hold a little party here.
Mhm.
So that was the beginning, and then up till now, I've just joined as a community person in the area, just to, because I always wonder what charity is here, whereby when I was recovering, I could come and help out. So, yeah, so that's where
Mhm.
I've been. So
Yeah.
I come here to,
So the next follow-up question on that
Yes.
would be, so now you've come on your own accord to come and help, because you see the big, the better goal.
Yeah.
What's the benefit of other people in the community coming down and supporting? And yeah, what's the benefit of that?
well, I can see Action Plus have a lot to offer.
Mhm.
It's our Springfield estate, the community in this area. Yeah, I've been trying to invite people to come because, it's a center that has a lot to offer people like we saw yesterday. Unfortunately, a few people that I threw the offer to, I didn't see them coming because some of them said they were working. And so some of them, maybe I didn't reach to them again, but they gave me assurance that they will come. So yeah, so I can see it's a place where people in the community can come and get help in a lot of areas that is being developed by Apostle and Florence.
So then, Florence, back to you. If you were to, we start next week, what would you say that's needed and we should focus on in terms of Action Plus Foundation and Thinker now? I know this is I've just thrown that question out to you. I don't think you thought about it, but so there's no pressure on getting an answer right. There's no right or wrong answer. What would you say we should focus on?
I feel that we should focus on making this place habitable.
Habitable.
Yes.
Explain on that. What do you mean by that?
Let there be enough heating because we're in the community. And I believe that so many people are out there in those corners, the four corners. They are elderly that are there. They are people that have gone through maybe separation. Some single mothers are out there, single fathers are out there. And I would love them to come in here. They are maybe unemployed, and we want them to come here and receive what we are doing here. Our plan is to empower the community with the skills they need, to empower them with the knowledge they need so that they can thrive in this land, which is full of opportunities. So I love to see good things, positive things coming, people coming out of, because me, when I was having my children, I looked for centers where I can go with my children. We can have some time out and have a cup of tea, learn some skills. We used to learn some cookery skills.
What you just so you had all these community centers then, but what's the difference between then when you were growing up with your kids and now when like moms now are growing up with their kids? Do you think they have access to the same facilities and same things?
No, they are not there. No, they are closed down. Most of those places that we used to go, they have all closed down. So, and this is a center which I see it will be beneficial to the community, the youth, so they stop hanging around, going into crimes, making up gangs, those stupid networks that lead them to the loss of lives. But if we make this place productive, if we get the funding, and we make this place a community, I don't know how I can do it, where can attract the youth, can attract
like a magnet.
Yes.
Yeah, magnet. So
Yeah, so when they come in here, they feel, oh, we belong here. And then they will know, one comes, then will tell the other, and we produce people that are focused, who are looking at the future, not of now,
Mhm.
So this community, we want to make it an empowerment center to empower the whole generation, the young, the old, whatever color, whatever religion, whatever you are. We just need you in this center, and we be one, and we make one Swarthmore a thriving community.
I think you both sort of touched on so many points and so many important points about Action Plus Foundation and what Action Plus Foundation is really thriving towards. And then now you've got myself, who again been running Thinker for 3 years, and I've never had a person like Fred or Apostle that with open arms said, come, and took us in. And now Thinker is ready for action purely because of the partnership of Action Plus Foundation. And that's my sole belief, that when communities and organizations come together, the visions, and if they're aligned, it's scary because things can go fast. And that's what we want. But Apostle's main aim is we need to lay the foundation first. Let's lay the foundation, let's understand what's needed, and then go fast. Because things will come, resources will come, money will come. And in order to get that perfect sort of structure, we need people like yourselves. We need people like the community to come in and really discuss with us like it's their own business, and tell us what to do and how to do it.
That's right.
And the more information we get like that, the better our products and services and everything we do will be so in line exactly what everyone wants, what the community wants. We have our own visions, we have our own things that we think that's needed. And I'll explain on what I think is needed. But as a collective, as a community, the idea is just fruitful, and people coming together to complete them and execute them. That's the beauty of life, and especially with the main purpose of giving back. And if your whole life is on giving back, just imagine the love and the feeling you can get every day. You would wake up every day knowing that every day is a great day, knowing that you've just helped one person. But with Action Plus Foundation, we want to help thousands, hundreds and thousands and thousands and thousands of people. We want to change lives, but it's a generational. It's not just now, it is for the future. But let's think now on how to get there. And now, just quickly on my point on Thinker, and what is Thinker? And what's Thinker doing? And Thinker for this year, for the next few years, will be just purely focusing on our workshops. And Thinker's aim is to combine education and connection. The first thing is workshops, which links under our education field. And that's really upskilling and providing our people with the knowledge that they need to be adaptive and help them with these situations that they're going through now, whether it's financial help, whether it's understanding how to start a business, whether it's employment or careers. That's Thinker's work, that's Thinker's job. And with Action Plus Foundation looking over the community side, we can really just focus on the education side and how to generally empower people. The second part of it is our events, and the Action Plus Foundation is really heavy on events. They've done loads and loads of events before, and my events I would love to incorporate again. It's all community events. It's how do we bring the community together where two people can walk away and as best friends. And that's the way I look at my networking events. It's nothing to do with, oh yes, we're coming to eat food and just have a chit chat. No, how do I get two individuals to connect and have those conversations? The more conversations we have, the more solutions we have for our problems. And that's just Thinker. And the next question I want to ask you both, and obviously ask everyone as well, is what courses and education would you want to see here that can help you guys, but also help your kids and people that you may know? That was the next question. So what courses and educational material do you think thinkers should focus on for the end till the end of this year? So that's what, 2 months. So employment and careers is next week. But is there any other suggestions? Because you said gardening and so on and so on. Be as unique as possible.
For thinker, I think you are mostly dealing with mostly the youth. And for my generation, I would love to see skills like cookery, baking. We have the new division down there, sewing, because people are into clothes. Clothes will never end. So to make the old minds right again, to make the old people come back to life. Because when you come together, you thrive, you communicate with one another, you will it decreases the stress. So you come out of isolation, you bring your idea, she brings her idea, you join it together, and then you make something better, you create something better. So out of these all creative skills and whatever, we can even build a good business that can bring money to us. So
I love the fact you say that. Love it, because one of my main goals here is how to generate income, how to, so we can do the workshops and so on. So my entrepreneurship and AI course, which was gonna be not next week, the following week, is a 6-week course where whoever comes to this workshop, at the end of it, they would have launched a business. And that business would have been with the team that they come to the event with. So automatically you're creating a team of 5 to 6. We start figuring out what business we will do. And then by the end of the 6th week, we've launched it. Or something like that. Is that something that will interest you, bro? Yeah?
we need money.
We need money, but then imagine having 6 heads. Like in a business, you would know from your experience, money just doesn't come. You need to put the hard work and graft the foundations in order to get there. So imagine you start with a team of 6, and it's just people, genuinely just people coming together. They have time, and they want to start a business within their hobby. And you might all have the same hobby. And then now you start this t-shirt business. And now that t-shirt business will continue going. It will be 1 year, 2 years in. The sales that come from that t-shirt business, where did you start it from? You started from here. So then you're making £2,000, £3,000 revenue every month. 10% of that goes back into Action Plus Foundation in order for us to continue the work we're doing. And that's my end goal, is can I start 100 businesses with the community where instead of us going for government grants, government funding, councils, I don't like that. I've never liked it. Because why? They can just stop it whenever they want. Whereas if we generate our own income, and that's why I love the fact that you said that, because that is my personal goal, is to do these and only do them for me, business-wise. Imagine that. You're having 100 businesses all doing good revenue. They've changed their life. They're doing something that they love. And then also they're benefiting a community hub that they came from, but they're now supporting so many other people. All that money we can do, invest in their businesses. So it's not just, oh yeah, you're gonna start a business now. In 1 year, 2 years' time, we can potentially be in a position. I love your business. Florence, you wanted to do a recruitment business? I love it. Here's £1,000 to get you started. And obviously that comes with trust. It's not gonna just be everyone just here to take some money and go start a business, but that will be the end goal. That will be the main thing that I would love to do, because I think it's, yes, all about education and connection, but at the end of the day, our main focus is, yeah, we're a charity, but we think like a business. And to think like a business, you need to think of income and generating that, an income that's your income. not the grants and stuff,
Yeah.
which is free money. Free money is not always the best money. I think a lot of people would understand that if you take free money, like it does come back, you know. Even the thief, we had a church service earlier on today, and we spoke about a thief. Like that thief could steal everything, and 5 years time he could steal £1 million, but he's going to lose 2 million. And that's just what we look at in Islam. Like if you earn haram money, you lose that money quicker. If you earn good money, that good money gets some sort of sabr, some sort of reward from it.
Yeah.
You're grateful for that money. So, but that was a lovely interview. I think we both, all three of us, said what we needed to say, and we've got an idea of who we are and who the team are. This is Florence, co-founder of Action Plus Foundation, and this is Yvette, our community leader. She's the one that leads the community and makes sure that we engage with our community the right way. You've got myself, founder of Faker, and you'll see a lot more of us and a lot more of what we're doing from next week. And just please be part of the journey and support the journey however you can. And we're good people that are trying to do good things, and there's a lot more good people trying to do good things out there. And all we're trying to do is get us all under one room so we can have a conversation to see what we can do and what we can execute. And a bigger team, yes, bigger problems and more organizations problems, but at the end of the day, you got more brains. And I always say this, and that really sticks with me. 1 equals 1. 1 plus 1 equals 11. 2 people's brains can be 11 people's hands, you know?
Yeah.
And that needs to be, and it is embedded within both our charities, Action Plus Foundation as well as Think Up. It's, as a group, you can just achieve so much more. And let's go!
Yeah, you said you're going to edit it, isn't it?
Of course, it's already online now.
But you're going to edit, isn't it? To eliminate some stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll eliminate some stuff later.
Oh, yeah.